Do that. What a glorious day. Well, I gave my 2 fly lines a stretch. Get them ready for when I can go fishing. So that's all done. Hi, Auntie Betty. Good morning. How are you? So yeah, I got that sorted out, fly line wise. That's all done. So yeah, I'm just out for a quick stroll. I've got Hoddit, and here comes Doddit. I was down here yesterday evening and I saw fishies. There was a decent one in this pool here, but I got no idea where it'd be. But yeah, stunning day here today. So, it's all good. It's all good. So good morning, everybody, if you're across the pond, and good afternoon for people in Scotland and surrounding countries, and good evening in Aussie. Good evening in Aussie land. Now, let's have a look. We need to have a look. So, welcome everybody. Double tap the screen if you haven't done so already. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. So yeah, we're out for a walk. This is just pretty. Let's go this way. Now, Let's have a look-see. Well, yesterday evening when I was down here, a big fish just jumped out here, right where my phone is pointing. I can see the bottom of there. That is actually a pretty deep trench. Oh, I say 3-4 feet. Yeah, 3-4 feet. So that fishy last night jumped right here, in this bit here. I was standing on this part here, so I got no idea what kind of fish it was, but it was big. So that's a good sign. That is a very, very good sign. I'm trying to see if there's anything in there. It's rather shady. It's alright if the sun was out. So I need the sun to be like here to try and shine into here. So hello. Yeah, there's my shadow. Right. Go down here. Typical. Straight in. Is my chat frozen again? No idea. Wow. That place is heaving with Alvins. Or Alvians, should I say. Hopefully they'll turn into salmon par. That's how photosynthesis works. So it's nice and clear there, and just full of algae here. Hey Jim, welcome in. Welcome into the live stream. Man, that is weedy. Oh, there's a small fish. Where's your relatives? The bigger ones. I saw one last night up there. Well, yesterday evening. I was taking that out for a walk. And the other one is... no idea. Oh, we found the other one. And look what's found. No way. But I am amazed the amount of fly life is on top of the surface. Anywhere between midges, what do you want to call them? Midges. We call them midges. Sages. I'm seeing the odd one. That's just amazing. I'm here. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, it's crystal clear. Come on. This way. Right. This way. And what do for a seat? Oh, so yeah. Going down for a seat. It's clear before you get to the pipe, Jim. After the pipe, it's just the scum that comes out of it. And they've still never fixed it. Amigo. What's a couple of hours among friends? True, Jim. But there's definitely a problem that's come out of this pipe. Major problem. Because above there, so clear. Look at that. Okay, it might be clear-ish, but it should be clearer than that. This is a discharge pipe, and I believe it's broken. Come on, let me do there. I believe it broke it. It's not working properly. There's a small group of fishies just here. I can see them. They're hiding behind this lump of weed. I've got no idea. They may be alveans or last year's salmon par. They've just no longer. They're like last year's hatchlings. That's good to see. It's good to see. But it's the fly life is just out of this world. A bit pixelated. I'm trying to keep my camera. No. So actually, don't have a tripod. I'll give it a tap. Is that better? It looks clear on my end. That is just amazing of how clear that is. Oh, there's a fishy. There's a salmon par. Just lie on top of this rock. Yeah, it's just moved off. There's another one in front of it. Now there's 3, 4. Wow. Hey, nature. How are you, Chris? I am watching fishies. There's a shoal of salmon par right in front of me. In fact, like on the sandbar, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Oh man, there must be about 12. There must be about a dozen of them. In fact, there's more than that. I've just seen more of them. That's crazy. There's a fishy. That's one that was in that shoal about 15. It's amazing how close they come right in. I love watching fish. I'm good. I can't complain. Is it pixelated still? Because that there is a fish. You see? You got fishies. That's that's a fair shoal of salmon par. There might be an odd couple of smolts in amongst there, because there are some ones that are bigger than the others, so they might be smolts. But it's amazing. I hope every one of them make it to sea. And I hope every one of them comes back. Is it pixelated? It shouldn't be. I've got daddy longlegs in front of me. That would be a nice meal for a fish. Where did that shoal go? There's another one. So I see one. I think they just came off the sandbar towards me. That's why I'm struggling to see them. I've got one. But it's the fly life. Honestly, every inch of that water I'm seeing, there is nothing but flies. Nothing but. I mean, I'll try and zoom out. But I'll try and hold this as steady as I can. Honestly, the whole surface is just crawling with flies. Absolutely crawling with flies. There's a fishy. It's just taking a rise up there. Oh, there's a shoal coming back across the way. Oh, there's a salmon par. Right on top of this rock. Here you go. There's a fishy. There's a salmon par. You got another one just ahead of it. So there's one. There it goes. So it's on top of this little rock again. Oh, it's just moved off. It's coming back again. I think the reason being that flies are drawn to water, their eggs could be aquatic, and then the hatch. Some flies have got to do that. Mayflies, especially your dark olives, 24-hour lifespan. Honestly, they've only got 24-hour lifespan, so they've got to basically hatch, mate, and mate, and mate, and mate, and mate, and mate. They don't eat, and then they just the females lay their eggs several times, and then once she's laid her eggs on top of the water system, on the surface, for them to fall down to the bottom, you start the whole life cycle again. I don't know about midges though, but I know that the main source of... There's a fishy. There's another salmon bar just on that rock that you can see. And it's still there. It's lying just on top of it. And I've got another one here. So there's one. Yeah, I came up for something. I'll go back on top of that lie again. But yeah, these stoneflies, they've got to, they're also another insect that need to lay their eggs on water. They're a big fly, them. But I mean, this place is just poaching with fish. Even though there's like nothing substantial that I'm seeing at the moment, but I mean, for what I can see here, that's just absolutely stunning. Full of fish. So yeah. Plus one to have a drink. That's my other theory too. There's a fishy across there. I'm zooming in. Zoom out a bit. No, I said out. Thank you. So yeah, fishy's got loads of it. Oh, that's a nice wind. Oh, that's just oh. I had a plot. Where was that? Probably across the other side. Down the middle of that run. But there is millions, and I'm talking millions of flies on that surface. I can't see anything but flies. You know, as long as you pierce your eyes through the surface, and then you like see the bottom, then you see the fishies. But I mean, on top of it, it's just crawling. Hey, Gigi. Hey, John P. Hello. So yeah, we're fish watching. Loads of fishies. There's one in front of this rock. It's just coming to the back end of it. There's another one there. That looked like a baby brown trout. Total different markings to salmon par. Oofed. Just the can, like. So, it gives me ideas to go back to the fly tying vice and come up with other bits and pieces that I'll try and imitate. I mean, look at that. It's just crazy. And that's the smaller ones. I think they're alveans. That's a salmon parcel. I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, if they're minnows, they're pretty big minnows. But they're between alveans and salmon par, I can see. Gigi, are you the one that's from Meg's channel? Something? You're the one from Meg's channel. I know a Gigi from Meg's. Oh, there's a shoal. I'll try and zoom in. There is a shoal of fish. Where are they going? They're coming up here, aren't they? I don't know how well this camera's going to pick it up. Maybe I'll go about there. There's a shoal and a half. You actually see the fish on top of that sandbar. once they stop, they kind of just like sit on top of it. Booshka! So yeah, I've got a salmon par right there. There's another little fishy. There's another salmon par. So I've got a salmon par behind this rock there. What the scruff is that? What am I hearing? Oh, a dog. Right, what else? There's a salmon par on top of that rock there. There's a fishy. There's another one on this orange rock. This one here. There's a shoal of fish behind this lump of weed. All this here is all fish. I've got no idea what they are though. I mean, I know the bigger one's a salmon par. What's the rest of them? I don't know if they're minnows, sticklebacks, alveans. I've got no idea. There's millions of them. I mean, at the back of this weed bed right in front of me here. And there's two salmon par on this rock. There's one of them. There'll be three of them then. Well, one just went downstream. It's facing the right way. See, this is weird. If you've never seen, no, I can't do that. No. Can't do that. Can't do that, unfortunately. If anybody hasn't been here before, right? This seam comes down, so that's upstream, and it comes down and starts circling, right? So this here is actually facing back on itself. So the fish are facing this way. There's a decent fishy. But yeah, it's unbelievable that the river actually comes down and then circles. So all these fish are sort of facing upstream because the water's going that way. But the main flow comes down this way. So that's downstream, that's upstream. But to this little part here, this is upstream to the fish. There's another one across there. But there is millions of flies on that surface. And there is, man, it's like a fish tank in there. Look at that. It's like a fish tank. Look at all these fishies. It's like a fish tank. That's crazy. I've got two salmon par. I've got one on top of this rock here that you're seeing in front. And there's another one just off the edge. I'll get my finger out of the way. It's off the edge there. And the other one's there. That is crazy. And they got, well, there's a fishy. There's a fishy. I am amazed at how quick that bunches. It's just like an aquarium. Right, anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go. I've been live for half an hour. I'm going to have to shoot off. I'm going to have to. But give this a replay if you can. I need watch hours, please. Thank you very much. Love you all. Have a good day. And blessings to everybody. Bye-bye.